Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on how I made this powerful and quite essential hair growth oil using two main ingredients. Welcome back guys. Our first main ingredient is black seed. Black seed can also be called black cumin seed, or it can also be called Nigella sativa, and part of the world calls it kalonji. Now, black seed is quite essential for the hair, and one of the benefits it gives to the hair is that it suits scalp condition, it conditions and softens your hair, it reduces hair fall, it also stimulates your hair growth, it promotes blood circulation, it prevents graying. Practically, black seed is nutrient packed for the hair. It is very essential for the hair, so I'll be using it to make this hair growth oil. I am being detailed in showing you this black seed because there are some seeds that look like it but they are not it. So when you go to purchase, be sure of which of the seeds you are purchasing. Now our next ingredient is cloves. Cloves are extracted from a small aromatic tree, and its strong smelling flowers develop into a single seed berry. Now, these berries or cloves can be used for medicine or home remedies, but in this video, we'll be talking about its benefits to the hair. Now, before we talk about the benefits and whatnot, I would like you to know the nutrients that it has. Cloves are rich in calcium, vitamin A and C, potassium, sodium, and phosphorus. It has great amount of antioxidants, which is very important for your scalp. Now I'm going to be using this 1 tablespoon measuring spoon to measure out how much of the ingredients that I'll be using. Now the first ingredient, like I told you earlier, is black seed. I'll be taking 2 tablespoons of black seed and I'll be blending it. Now some persons might prefer to blend it and the cloves together, but I prefer blending them separately due to the fact that black seed is very tiny. It's practically minute, if I'd say. It's very tiny, so I'd like to be sure that I've blended it to a particular stage. Instead of mixing it and the clove together to blend, I am going to be blending them separately so as to be sure that it blended quite well. Before blending, you don't need to wash the black seed or add water to it of any sort. What we are making is hair oil, so be sure as not to add water to it so it wouldn't mess with the solution. Now, after blending, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like after blending. It really blended quite well. Now I'm going to take my plastic jar. I like using plastic or glass when I'm dealing with my hair stuff because I don't want anything metal, so it wouldn't mess with the solution. I pour the blended black seed inside the jar because that is where I'll be mixing the whole thing. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to blend my cloves. For cloves, I'll also be using 2 tablespoonfuls. That's 2 tablespoonfuls is what I'll be blending. Now, amongst the benefits of cloves includes removal of dandruff and soothing dry and itchy scalp. Now, the unique element of cloves improves the production of the pigment responsible for your natural hair color. Thereby, cloves helps in prevention of graying of hair. It treats hair loss, that's weak follicles, harsh weather condition, and scalp disorders contributes to hair loss. And applying cloves to your scalp will help to cover bald spots and strengthen hair, preventing it from breaking unnecessarily. Cloves ensure the supply of nutrients and oxygen to the scalp, and hair follicles, which makes it beneficial for hair growth. Now I'm done blending my cloves and I've added it to the black seed in my plastic container. I'll then go ahead and mix them together. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to add oil to the mixed ingredient. I'll be using this half cup, that's 125 ml cup, to add the oil. And for the oil, I'm using Goya extra virgin olive oil. I filled this, I'll be using two of this. It's more like a full cup since I used two of it. So black seed and clove, these two ingredient mixed together is very essential for your hair. Not only does it to help in your hair treatment or your scalp treatment, it also helps in your hair growth. And mind you, when measuring your hair growth, you don't just think of your length, your hair length, though it helps in that one too, but you should also consider your hair volume. Your hair might not grow in length, but can also grow in volume. So I'm going to go ahead and use nylon to seal it up, then cover, so that the container will be as airtight as possible. Now this mixture, I'll be leaving it like this for 2 days. I left it for 2 days because I believe that the longer it stays, the longer it merges, the better and the more effective it becomes. Now this is the second day, the day to extract the oil. Now when I brought it out, the ingredients settled underneath, so I had to shake it up to more like waking it up so that it will mix together again. As you can see, the oil has turned quite black compared to what it was. Black seed contains omega-3 and 6 biomolecules that encourages blood circulation, especially in the head, which promotes rapid hair growth within a week. So I'm going to go ahead and sieve out the ingredient. Now I'll be using my white handkerchief so that it will be easy for me to press it out. I like using white handkerchief to extract because it's easier for me to work with, especially when it's oil. You know, oils tend to stick, so but when you press on it, it will then flow off. So that's why I'm using the white handkerchief. But whatever filter that you feel like using, that you feel comfortable with, of course you can as well use that too. And the benefit of black seed is that it prevents graying of hair by improving the performance of hair cells that are responsible for the pigmentation of your hair follicles to continue its natural growth. Also, black seed naturally restores hair growth in the thinning areas because of its high concentration in thimerquinone, a very powerful antihistamine. So if you're having any sign of balding or thinning areas in your hair, you can as well mix this and use it as your hair oil. Now the oil is ready. I'm going to transfer it into my application bottle using this funnel as a passage. The antimicrobial in black seeds, when diluted with a carrier oil, helps to soothe scalp conditions that are caused by inflammation, flakiness, and sensitivity. It kills viruses and fungal, which makes it very beneficial for those battling with lice. Another thing is that due to the fatty acid in black seed, it helps to strengthen, soften, and condition your hair strands. It helps normalize oil production on your hair scalp. So guys, the oil is ready to be applied. I like using application bottle to apply oils to my scalp because of the nozzle it has, it will be easy for me to reach my scalp because of the pointed nozzle or the pointed tip, whatever you may call it. So my hair is freshly washed. I'm gonna go ahead and pat my hair. I want to make my hair in the protective style that I'll be wearing for the week or a couple of days, depending on the occasion, as the occasion may be. Now remember, when you want to apply oil to your hair, you start from your scalp. Your scalp is where your hair grows from, so you need to get it first. You need to work up from it down to the tip of your hair. You don't just apply on just the length, your hair length, and then leave your scalp high and dry. You need to work on your scalp first, then you work it down to the tip of your hair. A healthy scalp means a healthy hair. Without healthy scalp, you won't have a healthy hair. So guys, this hair oil not only treats your scalp, it also strengthens your hair and prevents unnecessary hair loss. So if you're having any issue, you can as well try out this. If you think you've tried everything and it hasn't worked, try out this and please don't forget to give your feedback. Also, if you're working with this oil, use it as often as 3 times in a week. Use it as often as 3 times in a week, maybe 2 days interval. Then trust me, you'll see a massive difference in your hair. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, also hit that like button, and don't forget to share if you also try it out. If you think you've done everything that you can for your hair, have you tried cloves and blackseed oil? I don't think so. Try it and don't forget to give a feedback. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.